What's up, everybody? It is me, KiNGAlpha. Hope everybody is chilling, doing their thing, and everything. So, instead of always content and everything, a lot of people are questioning what's going on and all that type of stuff. We have two big announcements. I'll go over the. They're both pretty big, so I'm just gonna go over the first one that we did get, which was the development of elephants have been canceled, and compensation granted to affected players. So this is anybody, and I know a lot of people were questioning what is this. Um, Development of the elephants have been since back when you were able to pre-order these packs, and one of the packs was the fact that you would be able to get elephants. And elephants were taking almost 2 years and it's still nothing. And they're just basically coming out with cancellation of it and compensation. Now the compensation, and a lot of people, you can ask for an actual refund if you guys do want to, which, to be honest, I wouldn't do it because you're getting a lot of compensation for the packs that you did buy. So, for anybody that didn't know, you could buy up to like 3 or 4 pack. I think it was like 3 or 4 packs. And I remember I had bought in the $15 pack that you were able to get like the like samurai attire and all that type of stuff. But people spent like 100 and something on a pack, and they were promised Royal Fence, never got it. But there was a cancellation and everything. We could see that it was in development. The pictures, it does look absolutely great. I would have loved for the elephant to come in. I feel like the elephant could come in as maybe a horse attire, but just instead of elephant, doing, I mean, instead of like a elephant unit, do elephant hero, like horse attire. Um, and they did show like some of the canceled features of the elephants and all that type of stuff. They talk. I don't want to go fully through everything that was here, but the compensation was absolutely ridiculous. So basically, they gave us the exclusive Beast of the Battle helmet cosmetic, which I've shown in game, and I don't have it really up here. But basically, it's just a big, helmet on the. It's an elephant. Just say that it's just an elephant helmet. In case you guys do want to see it, and maybe I'll post it up in the actual like community tab board of YouTube. But we also got 75,000 sovereigns and 5 years premium of time. So basically, I have premium right now till, what is it? I think it's 2025. It's ridiculous. It's like, dude, I hope this game, is continuing till 2025, which I think it is. I don't think, I think with developments of each season and everything, maybe the game will uh, certainly keep going. Regardless, players who purchase both packs have also received another 25,000 silver and a further of 2 years premium time. So it's another 2 years. If you think about it, 2 years premium is about, I think, $60 or something like that. And for people that are wondering, oh, this isn't enough or something, 75,000 honor. Do you know how much that is? That is literally, because you could purchase 12,000 honor right now for $100 in American dollars. And if you think about it, 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72. That is $600 and something work like worth of sovereigns. I just did the math in case anybody was, you know, wondering. So $600 plus worth of sovereigns plus premium, which is like literally, if you want a refund, you're gonna be basically getting like 100 and something dollars back. I mean, to be honest, I would just keep this. So regardless, let's just go over some of the features. This was a pretty cool feature. I did like that. They had like the little had like a little attack animation, and then like the movements. Kind of like how they would probably be standing there. The stomp, like I literally can imagine how strong that stomp would be. And honestly, I do not blame them for this because even though elephants is a great idea, you're adding something so big that can become unbalancing out of unproportion. Regardless if it's a lot of leadership, if you have even one elephant on this team, you never know what that elephant can do and stuff like that. So it is a pretty big, change and everything. But they did talk about maybe even being able to revisit it or even come up with other ideas. So it says, while elephants are off the agenda, we have plenty more ideas and content in the pipeline to keep you battling in the months and years to come. So they are planning for the long run. They're not planning to do like Conqueror's Blade 2, or they're not planning to do something, um, eventually stop producing on this game, which is great because honestly, I've been dying for a game that will continue and continue and continue and lasting, that I personally enjoy. I know other people like games like World of Warcraft and all that type of stuff. So big things that I'm glad at least they are trying to improve, trying to, take a route and all that type of stuff. And it's great. Now, something else, guys, is the permanent epic doctrines. So I know I sadly did not get to test them. So I was pretty sad about that because I really wanted to do a video on the epic doctrines. However, no, sorry. However, the epic doctrines will be coming out on March 4th. So I'm gonna really just read this over just so people don't have any. You could go, if you guys do, care, you go to Conqueror's Blade and then you literally just click news and all of this stuff is all here. So, obtained from War Scholar, doctrines can be used to improve a unit's attributes, including health, grant them additional benefits and skills, and boost their defense against piercing, slashing, and blunt damage. Though Epic Doctrines were previously only available temporarily, we are happy to announce that you'll be able to attain permanent Epic Doctrines. So this is only permanent Epic Doctrines. We're not talking the legendary ones that even Frontier has. Frontier has legendary doctrines, which are absolutely insane. So, if you're lucky enough to obtain and blah blah blah, epic doctrines provide even bigger boosts and bonuses to your units, common, uncommon, and rare doctrines. To obtain them, you'll need access to the War Scholar in the game. Basically, just go to the War Scholar and just do the same old things that you did before. So for anybody that has been stocking up on their trees, which I have, but I wish I had been stocking up even longer. I will be doing a doctrine test. So basically, I'm going to be opening up, a treaty test. So I'm going to be opening up 100 and seeing out of the 100, what was my luck of getting epic doctrines? How many epic doctrines did I get? Now, this is just for like just data because everybody's data, RNG, and everything like that can be different. You never know if a beginning player can actually get more like epic doctrines in the beginning because they say that, for this game, it seems like the newer players have a better chance of getting some, a better RNG basically in total. So, check out our dedicated article, which if I click over here, it basically, talks about all that type of stuff about the doctrines and all that stuff, which we're not going to get into. So we're looking at this. So it's going to be coming March 4th, which is absolutely amazing. Important. After extensive testing, we have decided not to release Epic Leadership Doctrines 1 through 3 in the My Games version of Conqueror's Blade, which we'll talk about it in a little bit. Leadership doctrines allow players to deploy additional units into battles, raising the possibility of unbalanced matches where certain teams' units may boast an unfair tier advantage. Additionally, in the interest of maintaining fairness and balance in PvP play, we currently have no plans to release permanent legendary doctrines in My Games, blah blah. We may review our stance in the future. It changes functionality, da da da. So, honestly, big things here. I definitely agree with the fact that we really don't want epic leadership doctrines because you put even one epic leadership level 3 doctrine on a per se golden unit, hussars for example, you can make hussars almost like 260 leadership, which is what the Sipahis are at right now. So can you just imagine how many units people can bring in that are just golden arrow, golden arrow, golden arrow? The only way I would have had seen that you were able to use epic leadership doctrines would have been if they had put a restriction on how many units you can bring in battle that had the leadership doctrine. So, for example, let's say I have a leadership doctrine on my paladins, and then I have a leadership doctrine on my stalwarts. I can't bring both of them in, but that would cause too much controversy and everything. So I do agree with this method of just not adding in any epic leadership doctrines at all. Because it's like they said, it would make things unbalanced. You're wondering how they're bringing in this unit, this unit, this unit. People would just be getting way too many kills. It'll just unbalance the game. And especially with the fact that you just have sometimes teams are just really unbalanced, so you'll just get screwed over in the end. Um, and the fact that they're not adding in permanent legendary doctrines is great as well, because they do have some insane like legendary doctrines on Frontier. And from what I've hear is that on Frontier it's almost the same, that Cav and Stalwarts and Paladins are still strictly the meta over there, which sucks. But it's because of the fact that they do have leadership doctrines over there. So let's hope that with these permanent epic doctrines, they do change the gameplay over in NA and in EU. However, one thing I really do hope is, since they're not adding in permanent like legendary doctrines, and they are giving us the purple doctrines, I hope that they release more new purple doctrines per season or something. Maybe even 2 or 3 new doctrines per season, just to spice it up. Have it where certain units, for example, blunt, doing something with blunt damage or something on a unit like Tesseracts. Like, there's a lot of units that I would want to come back into Conqueror's Blade, like Palace Guards, Tesseracts, Halberdier Sergeants. Make them more viable than what they are right now. Because one of the big issues is every season, new unit either makes everything else obsolete, or what happens is, you have units that are in the unit tree just totally obsolete, and you could use them, but it's only good in the early games and not in the late games. So I can see that, but I would really like to take a massive stance and have it where hopefully these epic doctrines can really balance out the main issues of CB on my game servers. So this is the big announcement, guys. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. If you guys are really excited about these epic doctrines, I fully freaking am, because either more damage, accuracy, all that type of stuff. I feel like muskets might make a comeback. I feel like ranged might make a comeback, and we might see some crazy things, guys. We really might see some crazy things. So I can't wait for March 4th. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys later. Deuces.